What's up? What's up? What's up, my beloved souls? It is Twin Flame Tuesday. We've had big energies coming in this week, right? We have Venus just went direct. We had a 111 portal on Saturday when Venus did go direct. Um, Symbolic this week, a new moon in Aquarius this week. What else is going on? New moon in Aquarius, Symbolic, Venus just went direct. Mercury goes direct tomorrow. No, I'm sorry, on the 3rd. 2222 portal is opening up on the 2nd. There's just a lot going on. There's just a lot. I'm even overwhelmed by the messages. But today it's new moon in Aquarius, Chinese New Year, Embolic, Mercury is going direct. So, like in the next couple of days, there's just a lot. So Mercury being retrograde, right, causes exes to come back, uh, delays in traveling, miscommunications, right? It's not a time to um sign a contract or to start a new project or really to travel. Like if you can just wait for a minute, wait. If you can even wait a few more weeks and wait till Mercury gets out of shadow period, wait. But understand this, and I'm saying this because you're twin flames, right? As a twin flame, if you happen to be, you guys aren't already in union, right? And you haven't made it to that step where you're in union and you kind of acknowledge yeah, I'm imperfect, yeah, they're imperfect, but we're kind of this is my person and we're gonna figure it out together. Then there's still triggers and healings and things that are coming up, right? There's still shadows that are coming up. There's still holes. There's still tears in our aura that we're seeing. There's things from our family that we're picking up. I got my ass rocked this weekend. When I tell you, I got dragged for filth by the motherfucking universe. And I was like, what is this? Oh God, make it stop. Oh God, make it stop. Oh God, make it stop. I don't know if I want to know anymore. Holy Spirit, please tell me more. I don't know if I can handle anymore. Fuck, Holy Spirit, just keep pouring into me, right? I was getting rocked. I was seeing relationship patterns in my own life, my twin or karmic, whatever the fuck title you want to give him this week. And I have broken up, bad breakup, awful shit going on between he and I. Learning big lessons, all right, like learning big patterns, and in all of my dysfunction, all of my pain, and all of my trauma, and all of my fucking tears, and all that shit, I'm like, Holy Spirit, show me the blind spots, right? Holy Spirit, reveal to me the things that need to be healed right now so I can move forward. Bitch, when I tell you the shit that I saw, I had already been doing a lot of maternal lineage clearings, a lot of paternal lineage clearings. I don't know my father, but I'm still his daughter, right? So all the shit, whatever is on his side of the family, I'm still clearing out, whether I have a conscious awareness of it or not. Well, my mother's side is a little bit more, it's a little easier because I have a conscious awareness of what's going on. I can stop and flash back to a memory and see something and be like, oh, okay, that's where I picked that up at. Oh, okay, that's where I picked that up at, right? That's I'm seeing in these relationship problems. It's amazing to us, I'm not dating the people that she dated, but there's still fucking problems in my life because I saw a pattern and I picked it up, not knowing that at the time it was an unhealed or toxic or narcissistic or abusive pattern. It's just children do what they see, right? They do what they're taught. They do what they are visualizing, right? We teach them certain things, but they're picking up on the environment. They're picking up on the environment, whether you're verbalizing it or not, right? So you're not having these conversations with yourself, let alone with your tribe, your children, about unhealthy and healthy relationships, then like things get mixed in the sauce, right? They get lost in translation, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. I can't wait for you to go back to doing what you do and hit us with the directness on the 3rd so I can speak like a normal person once again. Because this prophetess does not like her words to be misconstrued. Anyway, so a lot of triggers, a lot of healing, a lot of shadow work, a lot of perspective shifts, a lot of awarenesses, a lot of taking off the rose-colored glasses, all of that shit was going on. Venus going direct had us remove the rose-colored glasses, had us see, right? Because Venus, when she was retrograde, was showing us a lot of shit about healing and love and things that just weren't in alignment with our truth and with our love. So whether that's the love of yourself, whether that's the love of your divine masculine or the divine feminine, whether that's just your perception of love and letting go of that bullshit Hollywood paradigm where it's just bullshit, right? It's just unrealistic, right? But also if you're not in a twin flame dynamic, then it's hard to comprehend, right? Because people on the outside look at twin flames and they're like, the fuck is this? So you're romanticizing or you're making excuses for this person. It's not that, right? It's an awareness of that is my divine counterpart, and they are at a space right now where they're dealing with whatever. They're dealing with their triggers, they're dealing with their healing, they're dealing with their pains, they're dealing with their dysfunctions. Our awareness of that is not making an excuse. Your awareness of it, though, should shine a light on the things within you that also need to be healed. And you can do that separately, right? Like my divine masculine is still dealing with abandonment issues, has a lot of anger and resentment towards women, although he's around women all the time, right? These are things that I just saw coming up as we were together, right? So, although I'm aware that those are parts of him that need to be healed, it is not my responsibility. 555, I'm just saying, it's not my responsibility to heal it for him. I can hold space. I can love him from a distance, but when we're in a space where he's out of alignment and those triggers are being projected onto me in a nasty or an uncomfortable way, you got to take my energy back, right? Shift your energy back, because at the end of the day, this twin flame dynamic, although we are in alignment to be reunited with our divine counterpart, it's about loving yourself first. The divine masculine and divine feminine don't get together until they are completely imbalanced with their own energies first. Let me backtrack. I'm not going to say completely imbalanced, because there are those of us that will choose to stay by our counterpart even when we know that they're going through their shit, because we know that we have to still go through our shit, but we're willing to do our shit together, right? It's like, oh, all right, well, that's my anger, that's my projection, that's something I'm dealing with as from my childhood. I don't mean to take that out on you. My fault. Let me deal with my own shit. Like, give me a minute so I can go tap into my energies and clear my own shadow work, right? That's a different level, because you can be at that level as twins and honor and love and respect each other, right? It's where we should be, because at the end of the day, no one's perfect. And until you croak, there's always going to be work to do. So can you commit, like, yo, that's my person and I'm their person and we're going to do this dance together? Or do you need to do your healing alone, which is fine and which is okay and which is amazing and which is how most of us get it done, right? It's like, I got to heal alone. I got to bring my energies back. I got to focus on myself. And it's not selfish, because you're self-loving yourself. You cannot love your twin honestly if you don't fully love yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're deluding yourself. You're distracting yourself. You cannot. You're incapable of loving another if you do not first learn to love yourself. Because how can you give someone something you don't have? You offer that to someone, to something you don't have. You don't have it. How you gonna give what you ain't got? Like, literally, how are you gonna give what you ain't got? If you don't have love, how you gonna give love? If you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you? It's like one of my people is like, they wanted to start a business, right? And I'm asking them questions, and they're like, I said, yo, let me ask you something. Because you want money, you want this. I said, if you don't even believe in what the fuck you telling me, why the fuck should I believe in you? I'm not gonna sit here and put a battery in your back and be charging you up. No, like, where's your belief? Now, if you with it, I'm with it. If this is your goal, this is your dream, this is what you want to do, listen, I am 101% on the motherfucking team. But you got to show up for you, first and foremost. I'm not coming harder to believe for you and pouring into you and doing all the extra shit when you sitting there on the fucking sidelines of life. No. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. And it's the same with the twins. You're either all in or you're all out. But you got to be all in for yourself. All in for yourself. Love you, honor you, respect you, stand up for you, stand in your truth, stand in your honor, stand in your light. Because from that space, you're good with or without your twin. Right? Your twin is going to add to this. Add to it. You should be good with or without them. Listen, we're in union. Amazing. We're not in union. That's cool. That means that there's still work to be done. But I'm going to keep doing me, because you guys have an individual mission as well as a mission together as a couple. Your individual mission should not be getting ignored because you guys are doing your little healing triggered chaos, trauma, karmic dance, or whatever the fuck we go through as twins, right? I'm in separation. They're dealing with the karmic. There's an age gap. There's religion. We live across the world. Yeah, all that extra shit. It's amazing. Fantastic. Great. You love yourself? I mean, we in February, right? We getting it lit with these beautiful romance energies, Valentine's. Do you love yourself? Can you honestly look at yourself and be like, I love you? And not cringe and not cry and not hate yourself, not think that you're a fraud, not think that you're a fake? I honor you. I respect you. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to feel worthy and enough in every single area of your life. And if that's not being shown to you by your twin or the person you think is your twin, then dipset and let the universe bring to you those that will love, honor, and respect you. So because we had so many energies going on this week, I'm going to do Romance Angels as well as a couple of other decks. All right. So I just have one card fall out. I'm going to see if there's another one that wants to come. All right. Thank you, angels and guides. Bottom of the deck, separation. Yeah, I felt that. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. On the horizon could already be going in. Again, Venus just went direct, right? So we're in a retrograde area where relationship shit was really being pulled to the forefront. If things were not in alignment, if people were not honoring your truth or your heart, or if you guys just have different goals and values, like that shit was being brought up. How do I look at relationships? How do I look at long-term commitment? Is marriage something that I'm good with, or do I have a thing against marriage? Am I in a same-sex relationship, and is that cool, or do I feel safe in this relationship? This person's a lot older than me. This person's a lot younger than me. Is this something that I want to do? Am I judging them based on what society, or am I going by what's in my heart? Right? It's 11:11. There's so many answers there. But in the separation, healing happens. We get separated so we can heal. We get separated so we can focus our energies and bring our energies back to ourselves and pour that love back into ourselves. It is nothing wrong with loving and holding space for your twin, but you have to give it to yourself first. And that is the goal. That is the task. Damn. Damn, this is a hard energy. Damn, this is a hard energy. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Venus obviously didn't just rock my ass this weekend. There's a lot of us getting rocked, right? You have to have an awareness of what's going on. We got to stop putting the rose-colored glasses on, which Venus in retrograde caused, right? Oh, they're so wonderful. Mercury was retrograde, so we got all the exes coming back, and we got the rose-colored glasses on with Venus, and we're like, oh, maybe things weren't so bad. Maybe they weren't so awful. Maybe I overreacted when they cheated. Maybe I overreacted when they stole. Maybe I overreacted when he fucking lied to me, or she lied to me, or betrayed me, or whatever the hell's going on. It's like, stop, pause. Everybody to their corners, right? It's like a boxing match. Ding, 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 ding. Bell rings, everybody to their corner. You over there. Now, you with the coach. What just happened? Right? Playback. No, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What did you learn in all this? What are you seeing? Where's the truth in this? And for those of you that are on this journey and don't really have a lot of support, that's why there's people like me here, right? There's me. I'm not the only person that taps into the twin flame energy on YouTube, but there's a lot of us. Tap into the tribe. Reach out for help. Because if you have this conversation with someone who doesn't understand the twin flame dynamic, they are not going to understand why you're even bothering with this energy. They're going to be like, you're fucking stupid. Leave him. Leave her. She's not worth it. He's not worth it. They don't even really love you. And you're like, no, but his mom, you know, and we're like diving deep, like in his ancestry. It was just like, stop the conversation. Your task though, always, despite whatever title you may put on this dynamic, whether you think that's your twin, whether it's a fucking false twin, whether it's a soul teacher, a karmic, whatever it is, pay attention, right? Be aware. Own the shit that's going on. Own your part in it, right? Sometimes we stay too long. I know that I have been sorry, something on my lip, dealing with releasing people back to the divine, because even though I see people through heaven's eyes, they show up in the 3D world and it's fuckery, right? So I'm looking at you 5D eyes, right? And I see your God sense. I see your essence. I see the bigger picture of what's going on. But I got to deal with you on this 3D bullshit because you showing up in your ego. You showing up in fear. You showing up with pettiness. So I got to pay attention. And maybe that means pulling my energy back. Maybe that means I got to, you know what I'm saying? No hard feelings, but I got to go and you got to go. And you know what I mean? Like those red flags are things that are triggers. They're healing. They need to be addressed, and not necessarily addressed in like an aggressive way where it's like you coming at your shorty or your boo all crazy and there's hostility, there's anger. Like, no, it needs to be addressed in your mind. Like, what is that? And why is that a red flag for me? Is that a deal breaker for me? Where did I pick that up at? Is that a problem for me? Or am I willing to accept it? Or why am I willing to accept this, right? Are you a doormat? Or are you divine? Are you sovereign? Are you a punching bag? Right? Or are you standing in your glory as the king or queen that you are? Just because that's your twin or you think that's your twin doesn't mean that you got to tolerate retarded bullshit. It means that you got to take your energy back, pour that shit into yourself, and have the divine bring to you the love that you are, the love that you deserve, the love that you have incarnated to be, right? Like, that's what this is about. Codependency. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What just happened this weekend? What the fuck, twin flame? Yo, pay attention to the red flags. Separation, codependency. It's quiet. Whatever happened with Venus, quiet, quiet, quiet. Many of you, many of you have realized that your twins are not your twins. Many of you are having to take stock of the fact that you have codependent energies and that you've stayed in situations longer than you needed to. Codependency says addictions are affecting your romantic life, but it's not always, an addiction doesn't necessarily have to be drugs or alcohol. That's what I want to say, right? Because it can be someone that's addicted to money, like my twin or my, whatever the fuck he is. The divine masculine I was just with, right? His addiction is money. Money, 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 money drives him. Money, 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 money. And I don't get it. I'm like, your money didn't help you when you were in the hospital, almost died. Your money didn't help when your children needed, like, I'm like, what? Money, I love money. Like, money is dope. I have so much fun with money. It lets me do really dope things. I love to buy gifts for people. I love to travel. Like, money is amazing. But it's not everything, right? It's a part of the things that I do. It's like food. I love food. Food is amazing. But it's not everything. It's awesome. And I love to make it. I love to cook it. I love to pour into people by cooking food and sharing that with them. But at the end of the day, if I need someone to talk to, I ain't talking to my money and I ain't talking to my food. If I want to be held and seen and supported because maybe I'm going through something, the food's not doing it, the money's not doing it. I can use those, right, as distractions to fill that void, but it's only going to last so long. So this codependency issue is showing up for you to show where are you dependent at, right? Where are you holding on too tight? Where are you allowing narcissism, toxicity, abuse, betrayal, lies to seep into your environment just because you want to put blinders on and not pay attention to the red flags, right? Because you'd rather be together than apart. And I know that hurts, right? Like, who wants to be alone? Who wants to be alone? Nobody really wants to be alone. Nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to feel lonely. But at the end of the day, it's better. You can be miserable by yourself. You can do bad by yourself. You can be unhappy by yourself. You literally can. You don't need another person around you for that. So you need to take your power back. You need to call your energies back. You need to take stock of this shit that's coming up right now that has put you into separation. The things that are coming up that are showing you where you no, I'm not going to say you and your twin have codependency issues, right? Where you're not seeing the red flags and they're ignoring shit or they're not being accountable or they're pointing the finger at you or like there's all this shit going on. A lot of low vibrational energies that need to be addressed, that need to be healed, that need to be loved. These things are coming up for you to look at them, to honor them, and be like, all right, how can I make a shift? How do I switch my perspective? Right? Like, that's what you need to do right now. You need to shift your motherfucking energies because this baby, child, what the fuck? And you're in separation because somebody's not paying attention. Somebody's not paying attention, right? Either it's a lie or betrayal. Like, somebody's not paying attention to what's really going on. Because you rather hold on to something than have nothing. Because you think you have nothing, not realizing that you are everything. You are everything. I had my soul sister remind me of that the other day. Bitch, you are everything. You're not a fucking breadcrumb. You're a whole motherfucking meal. Warm biscuits, gravy, all that. You are everything. And you are everything to your divine counterpart. So when you come, take your energies back, and you stand in your power, and you remember your attractiveness, your worth, you do the work on you to do your healing, watch the shit that pops up. And you may want them back or you may not. You may realize I'm not in alignment with that energy and actually that wasn't my twin and I deserve better than that because I am better than that. I am love. I am deserving. I am worthy. And I'm not going to be with anyone who doesn't see that, who doesn't respect that, who doesn't value that. So the next time Mercury goes retrograde, you ain't going to be in here like, ooh, baby. All right, I'm going to pull some angels in Atlantis. I want to get a unicorn message. Sorry this is going so long, but Evidently, some shit happened over the weekend that needed to be addressed. So thank you, angels and guides. We're going to pull a card for the twin flames. Let's see what's popping with all this new moon, Imbolc, Chinese New Year, Venus direct, Mercury direct energies. There's a lot motherfucking going on. A lot going on. And thank you, angels and guides, for connecting me with the Twin Flame Collective. What? Okay. Yo. Wait. Because not only am I laughing, because that's bottom of the deck. So not only am I laughing that this romance card with what? With the fucking twin flames comes up, right? Angel Zafkiel. But two cards fell out, right? Love. And you're not going to like this one, especially the divine feminines. Patience. Let me tell y'all something. Separation heals. You are separated from your motherfucking twin right now. And it's going to take a lot of your patience and all of your love for this to manifest. I know that's what you want. You want romance, you want love, you want to be seen, you want to be heard. I get it, but you're in a period of separation right now for your healing, for your greatest good. If you aren't in separation, right, maybe that's something, like I said, is on the horizon for you. There's a reason for it. Are there red flags that are coming up? Are you seeing dependency issues? And not just addictions. And it could be, I'm addicted to YouTube. I'm addicted to money. I'm addicted to porn. I'm addicted to food. I'm addicted to distractions, right? Because that's really what it is. You're addicted to distraction. You don't want to pay attention to what's going on, right? It's like, no, I'm okay. No, it's good. I'm good. I can see everything. I can see everything clearly. No, you're full of shit. In order to really fully step in to your energy as a twin flame, to get the romance and the intimacy and all that stuff that you want, one, you need to be patient with the process. 22, I just saw it. This is a long game, twins, right? This is you're a twin flame. This is an eternal dance. Eternal dance. That means we have some work to do in this lifetime. And it may result in union or it may not. You have the capacity to have it happen, but you have to own where you're at. You have to own where you're at. You have to look at your shit and be like, where am I showing up as a codependent entity? Where am I showing up as less than myself? Where am I not showing up and using my heart and thinking from love? Right? And again, just because you love someone does not mean that you excuse their behavior. Twins go into separation because a party needs to heal and the other party had to set really strong boundaries. Okay? That's a part of the healing. That's a part of the learning as well. Amazing. Let's see what the motherfucking unicorns got to say, because there's a lot going on with y'all. I don't even know what the fuck happened this weekend. But there's a lot. There's a lot. I do know what happened, because we all got dragged from filth. We all got dragged from filth, which is fine. But you got love and romance right there with you. So maybe in the separation, you're gonna meet maybe the separation is happening for a lot of you because you're with karmics, right? You're with your soul teachers. You're not necessarily with your soulmate. Maybe some of you just settled for a soulmate and now you're ready to move forward. But have you done the healing yet? Ooh, magical crystal cave. You know what? No, these are the exact same two cards that came out for another reading. So I want to make sure that I shuffled enough before I give that to you. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. That I know. Thank you, angels and guides. Get a message for the Twin Flame Collective. For my unicorn friends. Thank you, unicorns. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You're being nudged forward. Your job in separation, while you're addressing your codependency issues, while you're addressing all the times that you ignored the red flags that are right in front of your face, your job is to hold the vision of what you want your ideal relationship to look like in the twin flame dynamic. Do you want a relationship that is based off of love, right? Do you want romance? You have to hold that vision. I tell my clients all the time, take the person out of the vision and hold the energy, right? You're holding the energy for your divine masculine. You're holding the energy for your divine feminine. Now, maybe right now you have a human being in mind that you think fits that bill, but take their energy out, right? Because as you put them in it, you're also putting in whatever egoic interpretations you have of them, or maybe the egoic representation that they are. Like, take that out. What do you want in your divine masculine? What are you looking for in your divine feminine? What do you want in your union, right? I want someone who hears me and sees me and loves me and respects me and values me and understands that I'm worth. Someone that's not splintering their energies all around and like entertaining other people. Someone who, like likes to travel and likes to dine out, because those are things that are important to me. Someone that has integrity. Someone who lives their truth. Someone who is, it's 222. Someone who's in alignment with their goals, or is going to help support my goals and my dreams and my vision. You know what I mean? Like, really dig down deep. Not the tall, dark, and handsome, or like, not the superficial shit, like the soul shit. Like, if this person is a reflection of your soul, what does that mean? What does your soul look like? Write that down. What am I reflecting back into the world? Am I love? Am I enough? Am I worthy? Am I worthy to be seen? Am I worthy to be heard? Am I worthy to be loved? Am I worthy to be honored? Is that how you feel about yourself? Because if so, then yeah, the universe is going to bring that back to you. But if you're not, guess what? The universe is going to bring that back to you too. So how are you showing up for you? It's a really big question. But, bottom of the deck, enlightenment. Look from the higher perspective. See the divine in everyone. Look from a higher perspective. As you're holding and creating your vision, you're seeing things from a higher realm. That is the medicine that is coming in with all of this, right? That is the gift that is given to you. But at the end of the day, as you're doing all of that, I'm going to remind you one more again, pay attention to the red flags. There's a reason that this came out early, right? Yes, look at things from a higher perspective. I told you that's something that I've had a challenge with, because I see people's soul, God self, and so I tend to reflect that back to them here in this realm. But I also heard the other day, it's like, take people for who they are, but place them where they belong. And sometimes that's in separation. Sometimes you're in timeout. Sometimes we're in our separate corners, and that's okay. It's okay. Your job is to hold the vision, to be the best version of you you could possibly be. Because when you're the best version of you could possibly be, you're going to show up like that in your dynamic, and your twin has to mirror you. So as you do the work, they are doing the work. Whether they're conscious of it or not, you're doing the work for you. And you're not only doing it for your twin, you're doing it for your family. We clear out 7 generations forward and 7 generations back as we're doing our work. Okay. Got 2 that fell out. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. It's about you being honest with yourself, loving every aspect of you, and bringing it to unity. Where am I codependent? Where am I showing up short? Where am I toxic? Where am I narcissistic? Where am I needy? Right? These are the things that need to be addressed. Getting it out, expressing yourself, speaking your truth, understanding that you're in alignment with others, and they're going to be love. You have a soul tribe coming in there as well, there to support you, there to help guide you on this mission. Because I know it can be difficult. It can be difficult, especially as a twin, and you're dealing with some shit, and then they on some shit, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck boy, fuck girl shit. You gotta like walk away, and it breaks your heart. It breaks your heart to walk away from your heart. You got your heart and your soul looking you in your face, and you have to turn around and walk away from that shit. That shit is shattering. You break your own heart in doing so, but you also heal yourself in doing so. Look, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, empathic starseed. As a twin, I know most twins are super sensitive and very empathic. We're always picking up each other's energies. So the universe, like I said, likes to drag me for filth. Absorbing what's not yours. Big drag for filth. Why? Because I'm super psychic and super telepathic. So guess whose energies keep interfering in my third eye? My divine counterpart. So the other day I woke up and I was just like, tight. And I'm like, why the fuck are you so tight? I had to go into meditation. I'm drinking water with like pink salt. I'm taking a shower with lemon. I'm like, why? Whose energy is that? Because I'm like, yeah, I'm a spicy little Aries. I'm a New Yorker, whatever. I get a little attitude, but I'm like, this ain't all mine. I have to remember, hey, empath, you're picking up on other people's energies, and I'm getting these thoughts and these like frustrating thoughts, and I'm realizing like, oh, you're picking up on the energies of your freaking twin because you guys are in separation, and he's all fucking angry over there. So it's a reminder: shield and protect yourself, shield and protect your energies. Right? I wear crystals to do this. A day, got motherfucking tiger's eye, amethyst, pyrite. I don't play my energies. But also calling in the angels, right? Archangel Michael, thank you for covering me in a pillar of white light, for sealing and shielding and protecting my energies and those of my children while I'm awake, while I'm asleep, as I come in, as I go out. Like everywhere, 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 everywhere. Realize this, though, my beautiful twins, that as you're going through your shit and as you're healing, you're picking up on your twins' energies, right? And they're picking up on yours. So yes, maybe they're on your mind all day because you've been on their mind all day, and that's cool. Doesn't mean that you necessarily need to be together right now. It doesn't mean that separation or healing has occurred. It just means that you guys are picking up on each other's energies. So call your power back and call your energy back to you every night. I now call all my power and energy back to me from all people, places, things, time, spaces, realities, galaxies, star systems. Now, now, now. And I seal it and I call it all back. May any energy that is on my field or within my awareness be returned to its owner from which it came. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. And that's not a bad thing. You're giving the person back their energy. It's their shit. You don't want to be out here energy leaking, which is a high possibility if you're not careful, right? Especially as twins. Especially as twins. So let go of the title, right? You got this person placed in the twin position. Let go of get their fucking face out of there. What's the energy of the divine masculine you're looking for? What's the energy of the divine feminine that you're looking for? What is your energy, and are you reflecting that shit back before you talk about their healing, their understanding, what they need to go through? Doorways are opening. We had a 111 portal, right, on the 29th when Venus went direct. That door opened to lead to your healing and your growth. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. That is a wild card. Because in separation, anything can happen, right? What are you going to do? How are you going to view the separation? Because that's really what it is. How do you view the separation? Are you going to view it through the eyes of love, right? Are you going to be patient with this process? Are you in denial as to your part in all this bullshit? Are you in denial as to how you're not fully showing up? Are you in denial to your own shadows and darkness and addictions and bullshit? This is here to heal you. So although it's February and it's a month of love and all that dumb shit, listen, this ain't a Hallmark commercial. This is your life. This is your soul. This is eternal. Use this medicine to do something better with it. Use this medicine. What? Shit, what does it say? To free yourself. All right, I'm going to leave it there because I went longer than I expected. But listen, 33 on the clock. Yeah, that's because the Ascended Masters are all with you. It's time for you to be with yourself. It's time for you to love, honor, and respect yourself. It's time for you to fully show up and to take accountability for how you've been showing up. Romance is possible, but it's not the end all and be all. You have to first and foremost give this love to yourself. That's a divine love, right? Does that look like Jesus, right? That's a divine love. That is the love of the Most High pouring into you, supporting you during this time, because this is a divine union. But it takes patience. Ooh, and it takes trust. All right, I'm gonna stop because they're just showing off right now. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Angels surround you in every given moment. Just know that, all right? Every given moment, you are never alone. Call out to the angels for help. Archangel Haniel will definitely help you tap into your like higher self. Archangel Raguel will help with the relationship. Okay, Archangel Michael to give you the strength. Archangel Gabriel to help guide your words so you're speaking clearly. Archangel Raphael to come heal your heart and help you to really love and respect yourself. There's angels here all the time. All the time. Your angels, your ancestors, your guides. They're here for you. Angels' job is to work for us. Give them something to do. All right? I love you. God loves you, and angels surround you. Later, my beloveds.